On Global TV News Prime, federal government contemplates exchange programs for secondary school students. On the foreign scene, Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, warns of disintegration after junta solidifies splits. In business, federal government approves 150-day duty-free window for importation of maize, rice, wheat. And in sports, Kebbi Beach soccer team crowned champions for third time. Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Prime on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Uyi Agmofwegbe. Our sincere apologies for bringing News Prime behind schedule. It was occasioned by technical problem. We deeply appreciate your understanding. Tonight, we begin by telling you Nigerians have called on the federal government to find a way to put a stop to the recurrent issue of fuel scarcity in the country. The call follows increased long queues at fuel stations occasioned by scarcity. Ogochukwu Mobuno has details.
Fuel stations have in the past few days been characterized by long queues and weary drivers, with pump price ranging between 710 naira and 800 naira in the Federal Capital Territory and other parts of the country. Following the current increase in pump price, individuals and commercial drivers lament over the loss of long productive hours wasted on queues trying to get fuel.
Make this government, Excellency Tinubu, make him look out of this thing when they do for get as it be. Sometime last year there was flood, that was the problem why we had forecast in Abuja. And then I'm sure that they saw the problem coming, but it could have been mitigated, but they didn't do anything about it. We shouldn't be having that kind of issue in this present time, this 2024.
I still don't understand why there's scarcity. Now, as you can see, we queued here for hours now, and the so-called military and police people have been the one entering from the out gate, filling their tanks and leaving us here, which is very wrong.
Worried about the resultant effect of the scarcity, which will in the long run affect the price of food and cost of transportation, some persons are beckoning on the government to bring back subsidy.
This fuel subsidy, where they remove, where they return them back. The more fuel add, the more everything increase in Nigeria. There's nothing come down.
Yes, I've been here since 3 a.m. to queue. For me, the government should ensure that there's availability of fuel, even though it is increased, so that people can get it.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, which is the sole importer of petroleum, attributes the lingering fuel scarcity to adverse weather conditions, which has affected berthing of jetties, truckloads out, and transportation of products in filling stations, causing a disruption in station supply logistics. Reacting to the scarcity of fuel and the difficulties that follows, Nigerians are urging the federal government to take decisive measures to put an end to fuel scarcity in Nigeria. From Global Television News, I am Ogochukwu Mobuno.
Well, thank you, Ogochukwu, for following the developments for us regarding the fuel scarcity challenge Nigerians are now faced with. Nigerians have raised concerns over the recent Samoa agreement signed by the federal government on what they consider disguised efforts to erode the country's moral values in exchange for Western loans. Edikon Michael will bring us details of that story subsequently. But let's turn to something different for you tonight. President of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Professor Emmanuel Oshodoke, says a strike is not imminent if the federal government implements the agreements reached within the next 2 weeks. The union had threatened to embark on strike over the non-implementation of agreements reached with the federal government. Minister of Education, Professor Tahiru Mamman, on June 26 invited the union for a meeting to deliberate on the lingering issues affecting universities and